Okay, so as we have Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, definitely feel for many of you, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is going to be very important during this couple weeks. Or it's just you finding that inner fire to go for what you want, guys. Do you feel for some of you, you definitely gonna feel with a deal with a fire sign with those three cards. It's very strongly comes fire energy. For others, it could be that you deal with the Gemini or Gemini. You have Gemini in your moon or rising sign. For some reason, I very often get Cancer present with the Gemini in the moon or rising sign, something like that. Maybe one of my viewers, I just was always watching videos, I can connect very strongly. If you do have, please do check Gemini's video, okay? But definitely feel there is a person or two who's have those both traits, Gemini and Cancers, and either you're always watching this video or you need someone who needs to watch this video and hear this message. And yeah, interesting. Let me know if any of you have both those signs in your chart. Okay. Do you feel, guys, that it's a time with the Nine of Pentacles, you want to be just left alone? Or be by yourself for some time, or at least couple of days or couple hours, just have the time to yourself to figure out what the heck is going on. I think for some of you, you thought is lost, or there is no hope with someone, or something very creative. If it's not love, it could be a very creative idea, work you're doing, and you might think that you lost your chance. It's coming around. It's Mercury retrograde. God's sake, can't pronounce. And does feel this opportunity to be that certain someone, or have your projects up and running by the end of the month is coming around again. And is by the looks, this second time round is gonna be stronger, better. Just trying to think, energies are coming through, was very similar to someone I just did reading. Who was it? Taurus or Aries have similar energies. Yeah. If you're dealing with them, is definitely is strong connection, and this second time round I think is stronger and better is coming in, because by the looks, first time round you wasn't happy with the offer, you wasn't happy with the situation or possibilities. Maybe you wanted to do some kind of project, and some kind of terms, conditions on contract wasn't satisfying, good enough for you. I believe for some of you it's going to be that person, that company is coming second round to you, offer something even better, better paid, better career prospects. If you applied for certain position at work somewhere, for some of you, do you feel you might even get a higher position than you thought you might get? It could come to the surprise for some of you. Let's say if you want to talk about being, God, can't think of, let's say, line supervisor, and you're going to become like being offered position to be shift supervisor or something like that, you know, something bigger and better. Even those who's applied to one of the places and first time round was said no, and you see another job vacancy in this company, please do apply. Even if it's higher position, something second time round is going to be more successful. For others who think it's going to be a great time to finally start new business, to work, those who want to work on themselves, be self-employed, open up their own businesses, because money is now set to, so you could have a possibility to have your own business, to get equipment, office or something like that. Or someone is coming into your life, it could be Gemini, it could be fire sign, helping you out with the business. It could be mother figure, I do feel, or don't feel father. I think it could be maybe uncle or some kind of older relative who's already had a business and have knowledge how to do it. So it's gonna help you go from 9 till 10 and look forward to those creative ideas upcoming towards you. With regards love, as I said, you know, you might have a second round, you know, even better round with someone special in your life. Even if this person was previously in your life, in and out, in and out, in and out, this time and you wasn't happy what was going on, maybe you said, no, I'm not happy with this, I don't want to settle for this kind of thing. It looks like this time they're coming around and they're fighting for you, because they want to offer this time something stable, something, you know, something definitely would make you happy. So let's pull more cards to see what other messages or additional messages we can get for you guys. But it looks very promising for you guys. Keep in mind, it might not happen till the very end of those 2 weeks. Like either it's just when Mercury is retrograde is gonna about to end, or when you're gonna move plans to start doing something already in May in Taurus energy, because Pentacle right on the end. So this feels like something could come towards that. For others, I need to mention, if you have business ideas, some kind of big project, it's not like a small job or something, like something big you want to do. I think even in May is more doing plans, getting approved things, you know, it's preparation work is gonna be, and you will be able to start finally, like say, lay the first break for your project only in Gemini time. But it's all very positive, and it's very lovely energy for you, Cancers. If you're single and you had, do feel someone upset you, it could be Gemini, guys, or another air sign, Libra or Aquarius. I do feel you have fire sign coming into your life. Or for others, you might find that reignite fire into your relationship with your current partner. Definitely. You're gonna be like with this magician, you know, you're just gonna come up with a solution. Or as tarot cards is always vice versa situation, could be that your significant other will come to solution how to move forward from this point you are now. Okay, and we have Judgment, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, Four of Wands, Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and overall energy we have Seven of Wands. Oh, another sword energy. Okay, so let me adjust a little bit more. Here you go, guys. So, don't see any repeating cards, but what I do like, look at that, is just like you've been previously offered something and someone is bringing you now, bringing something what you've been hoping for. And I think it's because you stood up for yourself. It was judgment called for you. Maybe you've been scared to lose this person or something, but you said the truth. You said, no, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy you being back and forwards. I'm not happy you not feeling settled down. You this and that. And because I want family life, I want to have something stable, I want something to hold on, I want to have something to look forward and build a future. And the thing is, the truth and clarity are coming in, guys, and you'll put end of this juggling. Only thing what concerns me is the Seven of Wands in the end. You either might start feeling, some of you, very frustrated with not be able to move on with your project sooner than you can. You won't be happy to have to wait for something, some kind of legality stuff, some kind of permission, some kind of I don't know, contracts coming through, supplies and stuff, you know, materials. Maybe you're not going to be too happy about that, but don't lose your shit. Just what I hear, just literally don't. You know, you said you have a stable ground now to go forward. You are magician. If you haven't said anyone that you're not happy with certain way they're acting now, it's gonna be a great time, or it's gonna be like literally in this upcoming 2 weeks you couldn't hold anymore and just like, oh, go away, get off, you know, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. You either stay or either go, you know, don't do this. You either commit or you not, you know. I need certainty. I need to know where I'm going. I'm in this place of, you know, in my life when I need clarity. I don't need to juggle, you know, I don't need to second guess, you know, where we are, where we stand and what's gonna happen, you know. For some of you do feel, maybe if you're living for 5 years or over with your partner, and you haven't got any commitment, like haven't been proposed or haven't been, you know, even haven't talked about wedding and stuff, you know, I think you're gonna be the one to saying, listen, so you ever gonna offer me to get married? Or, you know, are you ever gonna show me interest, you know, to get married? For some of you, if you're male, it could be that you're dealing with a partner, you know, you offered marrying them before and they was like, oh, I will see. You know, it's just, if you watch Big Bang Theory, you know, like Penny with Howard, you know, it's just like, he was proposing and then she proposed and she drank and this and that. It just feels for some of you this kind of situation, you know, and you literally might decide to pack your bags, go to the town hall and get married. It's just literally, yeah, I feel like it could be something like that. Okay, so let's pull a few oracle cards for you guys. It just literally, I think, I'm just laughing because how the way the spirit sometimes let me know, the things, see that, let me feel, let me see something, let me hear certain things, and just like seeing literally crossing your hands, just like, so what we gonna do now, and just tapping your feet, you know, come on, I need an answer right now, come on, what you gonna do, this kind of situation. And it's just like, even your partner could be like, oh gosh, where did that come from, you know? Okay. Yeah, this one. Okay, and it says dot value. Here you go, guys. So is for those who's for about new journey with business adventures, your projects, as I said, you know, new job opportunities is coming your way. It's definitely coming your way. By the end of the April, you know, even if you got a job, you won't be able to start, I think, or starting day is gonna be somewhere close to May or in the beginning of May, okay? Great energies. Sorry. We have, I'm sorry, a spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Well, it's definitely could be a thing for some of you. You know, you Cancers are very emotional person, and you could be the person who many people looking up to you, you know. I do remember my grandma, she was a Cancer, and may she rest in peace, you know. I always gonna have her like my role model, you know. So if you have a children, you know, it's not only about spiritual teaching, it's about, you know, setting example, what you can achieve in life, you know, what you can do. Or you need to think that if you have children or someone, younger siblings or something, they may looking up to you, you know, and that you are example for them. So if you just show them that you can fight for what you want, go for what you want without being a bitch. That's a message for some of you. You know, you don't need to throw the dishes plate into the wall and say, if you're not gonna marry me, I'm gonna this and this. No, because you know this kind of person. You know, maybe some of you listening are, but the energies I feeling here, you know this kind of person, you will find. That's why I had a laugh, you know, when I said, you know, you're gonna confront someone, you know, what the heck you're gonna do, because that person is gonna be like, where's that coming from? It's not usually you. Okay, and we have focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. What a beautiful message, and what a beautiful card. And see what it have to say. And it says, it's easy to see the faults in other people. Think of the positive characteristics of the people in your life. Remember the things that cause you to love them in the first place. Focusing on love will change and heal the negativity that was once there. And while I was reading this message, I just would like to tell you that, again, remind you that tarot cards is vice versa situation could be. Maybe you making someone to wait, you know, and you make up your decision what you actually want to do, you know, give them an answer. Stop going back and forwards, make up decision, you know, what you want to do and what you want to go after it. You know, it's time to make a decision, not to take an action, but decision at least for this few weeks.